Hi guys, welcome back. Okay, so today I want you guys to see something, okay? If you do not micromanage everything from your design, construction, everything, if you don't manage all of it, right, there are issues and things that pop up that you would have had no foresight about, and by the time you realize it's too late, damage has already been done. So today we had a little bit of a near miss, okay? So today I'm gonna let Kwame kind of explain to you what happened. We had a little issue with our steel bender, okay? So this is what should have been done, right? Is that right, Kwame?
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is what should have been done here. But in one of the areas this was not done, so I think they've patched it already, haven't they?
Yeah, they fixed the problem.
They fixed the problem.
Yeah, but earlier I had to, you have to go up there to notice it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying on the polystyrene section. You wouldn't have gone up there. Anybody wouldn't have gone up there if you were.
Okay. So tell me what happened.
As you can see, just imagine, there was a board right here, basically a board right next to, this is the opening for a door lintel or door beam, I would like to say. So as you can see right along here, the 16 mm that they were using has not been tied to the stellos, the rings, you see, and the spaces of the rings are not even that close together. So these are the things, when you're not around and you're not checking on these stuff, this is where they cut corners, you know. They say when the cat goes out, what happens? The mice start playing. And this is the problem that you have. And if you've not seen that and it's closed up and you're concreting, all that load of that concrete is now hanging onto some tiny rods with rings on them, and I spotted 3 of them. So there's one here, and then the next one is here. This one totally doesn't even have it. You see, it does not have it. You know, apart from the top section, but not the bottom part of the lintel. You know, it's meant to interconnect. It's got to connect with each other, and it hasn't done that. So they're coming back. They're coming back to sort it out. And I'm saying and these are the things that you've got to keep an eye on. You know, especially with the structural side. Because if any buildings come down, you know, it's all down on you guys, and human lives are in there. Never try and cut corners. Never ever try and cut corners. So let me show you how it should look like. So you can see from here, basically. So over here, we've done a first lintel that sits right across. That's a 16 mm bar inside, and then another, it's almost like a double lintel that you've got on top of here to support the concrete and the load and everything, etc. You know, sitting on, obviously, you see them here, they're like 14 mm steels going up onto the columns, interconnecting to the beams. Yeah. Anyway, hope it helps. Just trying to say that, guys, you've got to be very careful when you're getting people building. You've got to check every single corner, even if it's companies, man. You've got to check them.
Okay, so guys, this is the crime scene right here, right along here. This is where it happened. Yeah, okay.
The police station is that around there?
Yeah. So it's been corrected now. Yeah. But Kwame, if you hadn't have spotted that in time, what would have happened? Well,
concrete, weight, load, fall down, collapse, someone dead.
I like that. That's very precise.
I just had to hit it
to the point.
Yeah. Because there was nothing underneath it. They only done one beam. Right. It wasn't a big beam.
So there was nothing really to support the weight.
the bottom part of that beam. And that's just weight. Because remember, the iron rods are there to anchor the concrete and anchor the load and all that kind of stuff. It's a skeleton. And there was nothing there but just concrete.
What did you do to the person that did this?
Oh, they got it. That's why I said, I'm a clerk of works and an inspector.
Yes.
Yeah, when they've done everything and they've gone, I go and check everything.
Yeah.
I'm not going to cut any corner. This is human beings' life sitting here. So,
yeah.
So the guy, unfortunately, age doesn't affect me here. When you go to site...
Oh, was it the older guy that
there's nothing to do, here on site, there's nothing to do with age, respect, or nothing like that. It's to do with principles,
That's one thing I have to say about Ghana. Sometimes, because someone is older than you, it's almost like you're forced to give them undue respect, if that makes sense. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, you said it right.
Yeah, so it's like, just because you're older than me doesn't mean I have to take everything that you say.
And don't think that you know
I can give you a certain level, but I don't have to take everything you say, because you might be wrong. You might be doing things in an old style way, and you know, things change. Everything changes, and so you have to move with the times. And sometimes other people don't move with the times. And so the steel bender that did the work for us, he was obviously a more mature man, and he did it wrong. And at the end of the day, we had to tell him that you've done something wrong, and so he no longer at this job. He's gone.
Yeah. There's two things. Either I'm thinking that either he did it wrong, or he purposely did it and he didn't care. This guy kind of thing I want to look at, because you're an experienced guy. You've been in the game for years. How can you miss something so deadly like that? You see what happens? So imagine all these buildings that people are building. If you're not around supervising it, how do you know put the things inside it? That's what you get scared of.
Yeah, and especially, that's another thing. If you're building and you're abroad, you come and they've just poured the concrete. You have no idea if there's even one single iron rod inside
Tell me about it.
It's really very, very scary, honestly. If you're saying that, you know, you've got someone who's going to look over the project for them, how much building experience do they actually have to say that? Because I can go and say, okay, I'm going to look at your project for you, but all I'm going to see is, okay, there's a block here. Yeah, they've raised the block by another two courses of block, but I can't tell you if they did the right ingredients or if they put the right things in before they cast. I can't tell you that. Do you see what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, you have to be so careful. You have to be on them. So even though we're here and we're looking at everything, we still have to micromanage absolutely everything here. Like, otherwise we'd be in trouble. Like, that is a danger. If you were up there walking, it could easily have collapsed. Yeah. You know, so it's important.
In time, anything could have happened.
Yeah, it's very important to understand the structure of the building that was there before you make it look all pretty and put the icing on the outside of the cake. We need to see what was inside it, you know. Yeah,
that's why there's a saying. Remember?
What's that?
Huh?
What's that?
Don't mind the body, mind the engine. Yeah, I keep saying it. You got to mind the engine.
Yes, you see.
Yeah, you can have the body looking nice, but if you put it on motorway,
I look at you like that.
The engine is
I don't mind
heavy.
the body. I'm minding the engine.
And it's big. But you know what? Just to look at it, you know, I want to say something. You know, you said something that was very good there, like, because you're talking about just because of your age doesn't make that your experience, because things change. It's like the first person who invented the wheel. Yeah. The wheel has changed. It's not the same way it was. The wheels were made out of concrete. It was rough and all that. And now we make it out of metal, tire, wood, so much different stuff. So that's why I just want to say, what you said is spot on.
Okay, so today we are cleaning up the whole site. The guys have been here since morning and they've been tidying up, because honestly speaking, this place has been a complete dump for the longest time. We've been like hillbillies living here. Okay, I'm sorry if you're a hillbilly, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? Been a bit like, you know, a bit like that. We haven't been very tidy in the compound because there's been so much happening all the time. We haven't really had time to have a break and actually tidy up site, and Kwame hates a messy site. He absolutely hates it. So today's the day that we're getting rid of stuff. Okay guys, just look at this. These are the kitchen drawer things that the first carpenter tried to do for us. That was just not what we asked for, and it's awful. I mean, just look at the quality of this wood. It's just, I mean, it's just terrible, absolutely terrible what he did, and this is what he wanted us to pay for. Look, absolutely terrible. The guy just had no shame. How can someone gives you money and you present them with this rubbish? And it has obviously, since we're cleaning up downstairs to move up, all the rubbish is coming out, so it's throwing up memories. So the memories of our old terrible kitchen that he did for us is right here, sitting right here, and it's now become firewood. It's ridiculous. I mean, look, just look at this. I mean, how can you say that this is finished? Now all you need to do is come and paint. I mean, I don't even know why I'm even still talking about this thing. It's just ridiculous. I really don't know what I'm still talking about, but it's just annoying. It's very annoying. But it's one of them things. Okay, so we're trying to just clear up this whole area. So over here, if you remember, there was like loads of wood, pieces of wood, bamboo, everything. The whole place was just complete trash. It was complete trash. So now the area has been cleared. So what we've done is we've separated the bamboo, because we had some that was still, we had just bought, very good condition, and some of it that was just like, it was not fit for use anymore. So we've got someone coming to collect that soon. They'll take it all away and it will be used as firewood. And so yeah, it looks nice and tidy. And you know what the funny thing is, this whole place now looks so much bigger. I'm like, gosh, is this the amount of compound space that we had? Because our compound space was getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So every time we drive our car in here, it was like you had this tiny little space to park, and now it's like the place is just free. It's amazing, you know.
Opened up, eh?
Yeah.
Then you can fit 20 cars in there, you know.
I can't even remember the last time we saw that septic tank. I've even
Do you
forgot that
remember?
it's even there. Because it's been so long.
Yeah, we're not using it though, it's just a provision.
Yeah,
it's not there, it's not activated.
No, it's covered at the moment with plywood and stuff.
Yeah,
so.
what I'm saying is but it's not activated.
Yeah. So yeah, so it's nice to have everything tidied. So our nice tidy wood is here, and you can see behind, the rest of it is just complete trash at the back here, and these are the ones that we can keep.
That's the throwaway.
Yeah. That's the firewood at the back.
Yeah.
And the front one's a nice wood that we can still use. So yeah, it's going well. This place is so big, Kwame, don't you think?
I tell you, man.
But what I really want to do out here is I want to actually get this whole place completely tidied up, because I think we've become a little bit accustomed to having the mess. We need to get the guy back into the weed as well a bit. You can see that the weeds
We'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah, see. There you go. See,
I'm on it. I told
he
you,
knows
man.
me. He knows
Of course
me.
I am,
See it? You see it? It was
I'm the man
coming.
that gets it done.
See, because I was starting to itch like
I saw that, like
it's not
Friday.
right. It's not right.
Like Friday.
You get me? It's not right. Yeah.
It's okay.
So they have to come back and weed all this just to clear it up completely, and then I think we can start thinking about maybe landscaping and whatnot. But definitely.
Well, it's not going to happen this year, though.
No.
Okay.
But my first thing, that's what I was about to say, before you rudely interrupted
sorry,
me.
apologies.
Do you see?
Apologies, madam.
You see that? Right, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So before you interrupted me, I was going to say the first thing that we need to do is focus on the inside, because there's been quite a bit happening up there. So
Yeah.
that's all I need to
You know,
do.
landscaping is a finished item.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So because we
So you
still
gotta-
have,
yeah.
we still
You gotta
have
know the finish item.
trades coming in and all that. We can't do that. But I just want this place to be cleared, and I think today's been quite good progress. I think
Yeah.
they've done well.
Yeah, they have, man.
They've done well.
Thank you.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, I think that is the end of today's video. So you've seen it all for yourself. That's where we're at the moment. If you haven't already subscribed, please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button for me and the notification bell. And don't forget to like this video for me. I would appreciate it very much. Until next time, I am out.